Hey everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to another part of Fallout New Vegas. In the last part, we did some stuff here in Camp McCarran, including helping to persuade a corporal to get some mental health treatment, and we also saved a whole monorail system from being destroyed by a Legion saboteur. And we also, picked up a bunch of quests, but none of which we're going to be doing in this video, most likely. Yeah, we got Whitewash, 3-card bounty, and we also got a couple of unmarked side quests, like going to Vault 3 and taking out Motor Runner, who's the fiend boss down there, and a few other things. If we actually go to our notes, I should look at that. Okay, so this was for deactivating the bomb. Let's see, the NCR has captured a Centurion of Caesar's Legion alive, and they have him in custody at Camp McCarran, but he's not talking. Talk to Lieutenant Boyd about getting access to the prisoner. Yeah, so this is probably what we should do. That's the first thing we should do. Sue told me that he'd pay me for taking out Motor Runner, and I can find him in Vault 3, and the NCR will pay well if I'm able to take him out. Sue also mentioned the last soldier he sent to take care of Motor Runner has missed his scheduled radio contact. Alright, so that's about rescuing Anders, who's a ranger that's down there. And then this has to do with the Crimson Caravan quest that we got, where we could buy out Cassidy caravans. And we'll get to that soon enough. Okay, so what I need to do now is go ahead and do this. Oh, but I can't interrogate the person because my speech is too low. Because I need a speech of 50, and I'm still at 40. And I could get a speech magazine, but then I'd have to leave this place to go find one, and I don't know if I really want to do that. Alright, well, why don't we do something else in the meantime? I don't think this will be a big deal. So we have met Contreras. I still don't know how to pronounce the dude's name, but he is this arms dealer.
Hello.
That's in this way. And we talked to Boyd about him, and Boyd is the person who's interrogating the Legion guy that they captured. But she does not trust Contreras, and we're gonna find that he's actually involved in quite a bit of scandalous trading and stuff. And we'll learn more about that very soon. But we're going to go ahead and do this little unmarked quest that involves him. And I have a feeling that maybe it's glitched because you're supposed to be able to start this just by talking to him.
So you're back.
And if I do this, there's nothing. So I did read that if you just if you just go with this option, sometimes the option will appear.
Take your pick.
Okay, so we can see what he's selling. And as you can see, he sells a shit ton of this ammo, the .308, and the hollow rounds for it, even the armor piercing. He's really stocked. All kinds of good combat armor, grenade launcher, metal helmets, bandolier armor. Yeah, dude's got all kinds of good stuff. He also sells a star bottle cap for 1 cap, which is weird. I guess we'll go ahead and take that.
Another satisfied
Let's see, what kind of supplies did you have in mind? I don't know where this came from, but I think this is the option.
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under the table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
Okay. So yeah, this is what we need. And you want to do this quest, this unmarked quest, because you could actually get a special battle rifle, which I really want, because I love that weapon, even though the basic battle rifle kind of sucked, but this variant of it is really good. And you could actually do this unmarked quest a few different ways, but the best way to do it is to go with Contreras and just do what he says, because the other options either have him be killed or arrested and put in jail, and you could still trade with him afterwards, but his stock does not refresh. Whereas if he stays alive and you side with him, You get this battle rifle variant, and then you also have access to like greater stock with him. So he ultimately becomes like the best arms trader in the game, even better than like the gun runners. Like I always come to him. So you definitely want to do this, and you can pass these speech texts to get this started, or you can just pay him 50 caps. And I don't have either of those, but I have the 50 caps, so, you know, whatever,
Now
take
you're
it.
talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Alright, that sounds good to me. What do you need done?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
Okay, I'll do it.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Alright,
Bye.
so we are going to the gun runners, which we've already been there, so this is good. This is going to take us to a few locations we haven't been to yet, but it's good that we go there because we'll need to go back to those locations in the future. So if we go to this, Isaac, I need to increase the number of weapons and crates of ammunition from our previous arrangement. Things might heat up with Caesar's legions again, and we'd like to be prepared. We need to increase the number of weapons by 25% and ammunition by 50%. Wow, that's quite a, you know, favor you're asking. I mean, this dude's gonna have to, like, increase his productivity. And we're gonna be on, like, a little bit of a fetch quest here, because we're gonna have to find materials for this Isaac guy. So that's something you should be prepared for. If you're following along to do this quest, then you'll want to get, like... I'm actually going to leave these guys here, because I could do what I'm going to have to do alone. And it's probably best if I do that. That way Boone doesn't disapprove of what I'm doing, even though he won't. But just for the sake of canon, I'm going to worry about it. Anyway, so... I actually forget what I was saying. I'm recording this at like 11 o'clock at night, which is weird for me because I never record at this time, but I just felt like doing it. And I can already feel myself getting tired, which is not good when you're in the midst of a recording. Okay. But yeah, so I was saying, you have to gather a butt ton of resources for this guy we're going to go talk to. Unless you have like a speech or a barter of 80, it's one of those two. And in which case you could just completely bypass this collection crap that I'm going to have to do. But basically, you're going to need like 100 tin cans, which I don't know how much it's going to weigh. It's probably going to weigh more than what I can carry, but we'll see.
Can I help you?
Yes, Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? The 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
Okay, well maybe I can help you out with those supplies. So yeah, here, you could do a speech of 80 or barter of 80 and just pass on it, but of course I'm not that high up in those skills, so oh well.
Well, I guess so. Look, we just need metal, and lots of it. We can handle the weapons, but we just need extra scrap to melt down for the bullets. I'll give you some caps for each piece of metal you bring me. Anything like scrap, cans, or any basic junk made of metal will do. I'll need at least 100 pieces to have enough for the bullets. I'll cash in whatever you got until we have enough. Good luck.
Okay. So, let me just double check to see what all he needs. Let's see. Well, yeah, we know we definitely need 100 pieces of junk metal, so this could be 10 cans, hot plates, metal pots, pans, and scrap metal. Yeah. So, it's a little bit of an annoying thing that you have to collect all of this. It's really not that bad. There are a couple of places that have a ton of scrap. And one of the easiest ones that we can get to, since we've already been there, is this Aerotech building. We haven't actually gone in there. I don't even know, like, what is in this building. Let me check. Let's see. There's a star bottle cap, and you can start a quest here. But, oh man, I don't want to start that quest. I mean, that's okay, as long as, like, you know, okay. This is the right place, right? Office Park. Okay. So essentially what we're going to be looking for is a Suite 200. I don't know where that is here, but apparently it's in one of these buildings, and there's like just a butt ton of tin cans in there for some reason. But, I mean, okay, so it's Suite 300. Yeah, this'll make this really easy for us. I don't know how much these things are going to weigh, but I'm going to be a little perturbed if I have to make, like, more than one trip out here. That would suck. Okay, 200. Now, how are there, like, 200 cans here? Well, over 100 cans, it says. Okay. How much do these weigh? They weigh 1 pound each. Like, what? Why? Okay, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around and collect as many of these as I can. I'll need like 100. Holy shit. Well, thank goodness for dirty people. Alright, so I'm gonna collect these, and then I will just cut back when I'm done. So, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I've got enough cans. And it's really a surprise that I'm not over encumbered, but I had like a buff out, which increases your strength, and then a Brahmin steak, which also does the same thing. So I had a little bit of a lucky break there, but I will take it. So, we had just enough time left and just enough strength to get back to the gun runners. Alright, I've got your scrap.
Can I help you?
Yes. There you go.
Alright, what you got?
Tin cans.
Thanks, that'll help.
Alright. Do you have enough scrap metal yet?
Looks like that last bit you brought me was enough to fill the quota. Here are the caps I promised you. Make sure to let Contreras know the extra guns and ammo will be in the next shipment.
Alright, 200 caps. Oh, that's chump change. I feel like we should have been paid a lot more for that. Oh well. Alright, so let's get back to Contreras and we'll get the next task. So, 1 second. Alright, so I've made it back to Contreras, and something I need to do while I'm thinking about it. I still have some, like, leftover cans? Maybe not. Maybe they actually took all of them. Okay, well, I was worried about having, like, these extra cans just clogging my inventory, but there weren't any, so we're good. Hey.
So you're back.
Yes, I am. Isaac said they'll have the extra guns and ammo in the next shipment.
Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger.
Hell yeah. That's it? A few caps and another errand?
You're right. I'm just an under-the-table arms dealer. What could I possibly offer you? A drifting mercenary. Sorry for wasting your time.
Alright, what's the job?
Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Alright, sounds simple enough. I'll get right on it.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast of the gun runners. Blake's usually in the main office.
Alright. So we got another note. Let's see what that's about. Blake, I need the usual package of medical supplies. You can trust the person with this note to get it to me in one piece. I know. You'll need a payment for the next order. I'll take care of that in a few days. Okay. So yeah, as we can see, this guy's doing all kinds of under-the-table stuff, which, not really good. It feels kind of dirty that we're doing this, but it's ultimately going to be worth it. Because the ammo and guns that we'll buy from this guy, totally going to be put to good use for the good of a lot of people. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the Crimson Caravan where this guy is, because this place just takes a while to get out of. And then I have to get into the Crimson Caravan, find where this guy is, and all this other stuff. So, I'll cut back in just a second. Alright, so I found this Blake guy, so let's go ahead and see if we can get his medical supplies.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Well, neither, actually. Contreras set me for some medical supplies.
Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants more of this stuff.
Okay. Is there something special about these supplies?
Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy meds, and a few of these other items. Why do you ask?
Combining those with chemical cleaners would yield strong chems.
Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business.
Ah, well, we know who is. Contreras is making some hardcore shit, apparently. Alright. And Chance Neal, typically the law-abiding citizen, he's doing this because he knows that he could secure a really good trading opportunity with this person and be able to fund their own, destruction of whatever enemy is threatening the Mojave Wasteland. So yeah, it's good. It's all going to be worth it, and it's all going to be ethically understandable when explained in the right context. Okay. Anyway, let me get back to Contreras. Again, we'll have to do this a few more times, and then we will see what he has next for us. Alright. We got your package.
So you're back.
Yep. Here are the medical supplies from Blake.
See, you're practically stealing caps from me. This work is so easy. There's one more job. It's a little more complicated, but I think you're up to it. I need to get some stuff sorted around. It's gonna take me a day or two, so just stop back in a few days.
Alright. So, we have to wait a little bit, which it's not that bad, because if you wait just 26 hours, which he does say a few days, but 26 hours for some reason is like this magical number where after you waited that long, the game clocks in that enough time has passed for you to be able to do this quest. So it's weird. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's what I read. So, yeah. We'll just go with it. And we'll wait 2 more hours. Probably going to get some food or some water problems. Oh, we got water and sleep. That's good. Okay. Whatever. Wow. Still haven't gotten it down enough. There we go. Alright.
So you're back.
Yes, I am. Okay, I'm ready for the next task.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, you son of a biscuit eater. Alright, what about 2 more? Okay.
So you're back. Alright.
There we go.
I need you to pass something off to a merchant. The guy's name is Price. The exchange goes down at Miguel's pawn shop in Westside. This next bit is very important. He's paranoid, maybe a little schizo. You have to identify yourself with a passcode or he'll shoot you right there. Just tell him you're looking for some betting advice. Then he'll say the surest move is to bet on the house.
Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Be sure you do. If you get this last job done, full access to my stash. At a discount even, just because I like you. Get moving, watch out for raiders, and do not lose that package. Good luck.
Alright, so now we need to deliver stuff to Westside. We have not actually been there yet, so we're going to have to travel a little bit, but it shouldn't be all that bad. I think we can go out this door. If so, I'm going to feel a little dumb, because I should have done this before. Oh well. Alright, so Westside is over this way. Alright. So I guess if I travel from here, I don't know how long this is going to be, but I might just speed up the journey or something. We'll see. Alright, so I was making my way to this pawn shop, and I got a little distracted because there's this H&H Tool company, and there's literally nothing here. So if I don't come into this building now, I'm going to completely forget about it in the future. So, oh my god, there's like smoke. Good. And enemies. I don't know what exactly is here, but I'm going to suspect robots just because I know some of these office buildings do have robots in them. Oh, and it looks like I was right. There's a damn fucking robo-brain. Okay. We'll just take you out. Oh, my legs. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now just gotta wait for the next thing to come after me, I guess. Alright. Hit us with a... oh, gosh. Get a good doctor's bag in there. Alright, we're good. We're good. Hello! Ignore me. Alright. God, the only thing I don't really like about... okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh, God. Ugh. Alright, there we go. That time went a lot better. Alright. Oh, and there's irradiated water. This is fantastic. Okay. So yeah, there's like nothing in this factory, according to my notes. There's like some interesting lore we can find that kind of links this place back to... ooh, shit. Was that something I triggered? Oh, yeah, this place is nice and booby-trapped. Okay, that's good. Well, someone is obviously hiding something important, so... let's see. Activate Anthony House's terminal. Okay, Anthony House. Now, I don't know if in this particular version of the playthrough, because I know, like, when I did that failed recording of the last part, there were some things that were a little different just because I did some different things, some things slightly different. And in one of the, like, conversations I had with an NPC, God, I hate this. They actually mentioned a Mr. House. And this kind of links back to that mysterious character that we haven't met yet. So this is interesting if you care about Mr. House. But if you don't, then oh well. Alright. Let's see if I can get this on this try. Because I had a really good one with Dedicated. That hit on so many good notes, apparently. Right, I think I got all the dummy things that will take away, like, bad ones. Alright, let's see. Dedicated. Renovated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be. Nope, that's really close. Dedicated. Oh, no, I locked it out. Fuck. Dag nabbit. Wait, what is that? Lucky 38 VIP key card. Okay, well, that's a good thing. Alright. That was really shitty. I don't know... oh, crap. Now I feel like I should reload it because I feel like there was some good stuff there. Shit. Okay, 1 second. Okay, there we go. I got it. That took way too long. Alright, so there's some interesting journal entries. Guess we can go ahead and read these. So 5/14/2061, before the bombs fell. As the years roll on, I find myself missing Father's advice more and more. I wonder if he would be proud of the decisions I've made, but no, such second-guessing does me no good. I won't be weighed down by the past, and I won't waste energy on the ancient family history, especially when that history isn't really family at all. Okay, so some son has daddy issues. I'm beginning to mistrust Henderson. I think he's conspiring with my bastard half-brother to siege the company. I built this company, damn it. I won't be ousted by some Johnny-come-lately fancy college man with his robots and his degrees. I've asked Cindy Lou to keep an eye on him, to monitor his email for suspicious activity. Ooh. Okay, they've all turned against us, haven't they? Cindy Lou is right. I've had no choice. May God forgive me for what I've done. All my employees, all those people I thought loyal friends. Was I wrong? Am I crazy? I've scattered this journal across all the terminals in the office, just in case. They won't take me without a fight. As soon as I finish this entry, I'm activating the security systems. If you're reading this and you're American, God bless the USA. If you're reading this and you're my brother, see you in hell. Alexander House. Okay, now I don't know what this does exactly. Lucky 38 Executive Override. I forget what kind of an impact that has. And I'm going to have to, look it up. It might be one of those things where it was, intended to do something, but they never actually put in the functionality of it, because that is definitely a thing. But anyway. Access hidden network drive. Okay, there's another journal entry. Cindy Lou can no longer save me. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see what these say. Cindy Lou Krebs to all personnel, new employee policies. Effective immediately, the following company policies are in place. 1. All cameras are forbidden in office areas and on the factory floor. No more than 3 employees are permitted in the break rooms at any time. 3. In accordance with the wishes of management, all bathrooms have been sealed off and walled over. Employees are requested to attend to all waste disposal needs before or after work hours. If you have any questions about these policies, please email Human Resources. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, all new employee policies updated. Alright, Mr. H has requested that the following rules be added to the H&H Tools employee policies. Please note that these rules are effective immediately. Employees will conduct all spoken language business in English. Yes, this includes dealing with international clients. That's good. Rooftop access is strictly prohibited. All employees must submit to random DNA screenings to isolate the traitor gene. Man, this guy was off the deep end. Okay, security update, very urgent. Hello, fellow H&H employees. Mr. H has asked me to pass on the details of our new security systems. This is very important, so please read it and confirm via email that you understand the procedures. 1. Automated heavy turrets have been installed in both cubicle areas, the central catwalk, and outside Mr. H's office. You must have your ID passed on you at all times or the turrets will open fire. And we certainly don't want that, do we? Remember, no sudden movements until you hear the click. That means the turret has recognized your ID signature and you're safe to pass. Employees must submit at least one of the following on the first payday of each month. 1 vial of blood, 20 nail clippings, toenail or fingernails fine, but not a mix of both. 1 lock of hair or a 5 centimeter skin sample. Oh my goodness. I feel like the easiest of those is probably just either hair or your fingernails. Because, you need to clip your fingernails anyways, so you might as well give them to the guy. He probably just has some weird collection of all of these things. Any employees seen to be cohabitating, colluding, or coagitating with any of the following groups will be terminated immediately. Foreigners, masons, carpenters, tragic players, illegal aliens, extraterrestrials, or the Flemish. That's a very specific set of groups they've included. If you see Mr. H in the halls, do not make eye contact. Making eye contact with Mr. H will be seen as an attempt to steal his thought energy and will be grounds for immediate dismissal. Yes, even if Mr. H is wearing his special hat. Thank you all for patience with our little reorganization. Now get out there and make the best gosh darn tools in the West. Okay. So is this the same guy with the vital essence crap? That's interesting. I don't know. Okay. So we've done that. Who's there? Alright, hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. Just a quick check of the phone because I got a text message I needed to respond to. Alright, so there's more guys around here. I don't know if I'm really going to go through and find all of these terminals. Holy shit. Well, when they said turret, they really weren't joking. It's Mr. Handy Chili here. Turrets, or more terminals, I guess. See, I think these are the same. Email from Jenny DeSoto to Alan Dalton. Beats me, Alan. I tried to check their sec filing information, but the whole company's like a maze. I can't even tell who's in charge. I emailed Dobson about it, his brother's private investigator who does a lot of corporate stuff. Maybe he'll have an answer. Sorry, babe, at camp this weekend. My church choir is doing a musical theater retelling of the life of St. Columba, and I have to work with the Loch Ness Monster puppet. Okay. It's odd. So this should have, yeah, another thing. No more haircuts, no more trims. They could use it to steal your thought energy with their eyes. I have a special hat that stops them, though. Special hat and special shotgun. Father, why have you stopped talking to me? You always loved him best, didn't you? God. So someone definitely has issues. Another one. Nevertheless. I'm not going to read all of those. Holy smokes. So much nevertheless. I guess the best way to sum that up is nevertheless. Okay. Any more? This is just a basic terminal. Nothing on there. Okay. About this one. Can I even read this one? Nope. Okay, that's weird, but whatever. Alright. Gosh. There's robots all around. I can feel it. Alright, so... Oh shit. Am I under attack? I was gonna say that I was just gonna leave this place, but if I'm finally seeing some action, then it might be worth killing some chumps and seeing what else is here. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Alright. There must have been like a second thing that popped down and smacked me, because there was like... Oh, maybe it was the same one, but that was weird. Alright. Another turret. Oh my goodness. Alright. Anything else? Oh. Okay. Now I think we're okay. Alright. Destroyed all of the turrets, I think. Another terminal. Oh my god, there's so many emails. I don't think I'm going to read those. If you want to know the petty squabbles of the employees here, you can look them up online. Sorry, I bumped my mic. We're at the H&H Tool Factory, but I don't really think that that stuff is worth reading anymore. I want to see more of the other terminals that have the journal entries documenting this person's descent into madness, but I don't really care for the other stuff. Yeah. Probably just going to learn about how crazy the damn CEO of this company was or whatever. Which, I mean, is interesting, but yeah. Just tired of looking stuff up. Okay. One more, I think. See. It's worse than I feared. Henderson sent a 10-point memo outlining the benefits of mechanization and automation. As if I wouldn't know he's been plotting with my half-brother the entire time. I knew he was a weasel dick traitor from the moment I laid eyes on him. Only one thing to do. One thing, and the company, my father's legacy, is safe forever. Cindy Lou will bring him to me, and then I will make an example. The bastard will learn why you don't cross the house. Okay. So, apparently someone named House doing some crazy shit. Oh, and we got all these journal entries with us. Okay. Now, once you get, like, these entries, you can actually use them for some unique dialogue when you do meet another Mr. House who may be alive right now. So, yeah. It's interesting to come in here, and that's all that this place really does for you, is it gives you some more lore stuff. Okay, anyway. Now, we can continue onward to the pawn shop that we were trying to get to, so that we can deliver this package and see what happens next. Alright, so here is Westside, and this is where the pawn shop is. So you have to come in here in order to get to the pawn shop. And there is like a quest or two that's done here in Westside, or it involves it or whatever. And I'm not really going to mess with any of that right now, just because we're focused on like one thing.
Watch out for thieves.
And we should stick with that. Alright, so Miguel's pawn shop. This is where we're supposed to go. Alright, Miguel? Hello.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I'd buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
Okay, oh. Maybe that's not the person we talked to. Keller?
What do you want?
Have you seen a guy named Price around?
We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
Okay, let me see. I'm looking for some betting advice.
What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not?
Ooh. Okay. So that's an interesting response. He did not respond the way that he was supposed to. So, yeah, that's not good. Well, you know, never mind. Now, we could do this check, and that's not really going to do much to progress the whole thing. It's just going to put us... Well, you know what? Let's just do it.
Password? That little bastard said nothing about a password. Price is in NCR custody, and you're going to join him. Unless you've got a damn good explanation for why you're looking for him. Hand over your weapons. You're under arrest.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, now our only other like option to still work with Contreras, because we can end up working with this guy against Contreras, but it's probably the more moral option, but it's not necessarily the best, because you lose out on Contreras' like inventory and you know, stock, and you don't want to do that, because we want to be able to buy and sell stuff with him, and we can't do that if he's arrested. So, you know what? We do have to kill this guy, so I guess let's just get it over with.
Good. Saves me paperwork.
Watch out!
Okay, Miguel, I'm sorry. Okay, oh my god, whoa! I just got fucking obliterated. What the hell? Alright, well I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Alright, let's try a different option this time.
Anything new?
What do you want?
Alright, let's just give him the damn package.
Let's see here. Congratulations. You're under arrest.
Wait, I had no idea that package had chems. Contreras gave it to me.
Contreras, huh? We suspected he was involved somehow. It looks like you just gave me the evidence I've been looking for.
Aw, shit. I still have to kill him.
Happening?
Alright, please. Hold on.
Found you.
Oh my god. Why do you do so much damage? Oh my god. Oh, holy crap. Alright. I think we need to have perhaps a more stealthy approach to this. Alright.
Howdy.
Hi, Keller.
What do you want?
Have you seen the guy named Price? Abetting advice. Alright, let's just go with this one.
Crazy wastelander.
Alright. So with that, we can just kind of back out of the conversation. And I'm going to do a little bit of a crazy thing here, which may or may not work, but we will see. Oh, fuck. Why is that guy... Alright. Basically, we're just going to kill him, and then we'll find out, like, what was going on with him. Please don't. No, just let me be undetected. Nope. Nope. Wow, am I being that obvious about it? I'm just, like, peeking behind the thing, like... Okay, well, we're hidden back here for some reason, but let's see if this works. There we go. Alright. Well, now he's dead. No one knows what happened. Let's see. And we could take this leather armor, which I think we could use to repair our own stuff. And he also had a gun that was worth a lot of money. Totally taking that. Ooh. Okay, I can repair that. Good shit. Alright. So now that we've done that... Hey there! Hey, don't mind the dead body. You know, he just spontaneously lost his head. I couldn't do anything to help. Alright, let's go to... Back to Camp McCarran. Back to Contreras once again. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I made it back to Contreras. Now, something really weird happened. Like, right before, or right after I cut, I tried teleporting back here to Camp McCarran. And as soon as I did, like, I just got obliterated by the NCR that were outside of the place. Because they were hostile to me. Even... Oh, excuse me, that was gross. Even though I, like, stealth killed Keller and everything, I was still hostile because he's actually, like, an NCR guy. But I reloaded my save, and I like, waited for, like, 8 hours or something. And then that cleared the hostility, I guess, and now everything's all hunky-dory. So if that happens to you, if you, like, leave that place immediately and the NCR are hostile, just reload your save and wait. And everything should be okay. So, anyway, let's see what he has to say now.
So you're back.
Yes, I am. I convinced the Ranger to work with you. You're safe, but be careful.
Good to hear. Well, I'd say you're officially invited to the big kid's table now. My stash is your stash. Oh, and I think you might get more use out of this rifle than I ever will. Enjoy.
Alright. Yes. Yes. So he gives us this machine. Yeah. So it's got 67 damage per shot, 97 damage per second. If you look at our hunting rifle we've been using, 64 damage, 92. So I guess it's just a little bit better, but I like the look of this gun and the aiming and everything so much better. Let's see, I'm going to hotkey it. Probably going to stop using the hunting rifle at this point, because it's basically like a better hunting rifle. So yeah, look at that sight. So clean. So good. Yes, and it uses the same ammo and everything, so I just prefer this to, like, the hunting rifle. Alright.
So you're back.
Yes, I am.
Take your...
So let's see what he has for sale. Now, he is just going to have the same stuff we've already seen, but the next, like, his inventory will, like, recycle however many days. But the next time that happens, the inventory is going to be, like, expanded. So he's going to have a lot more stuff. And obviously that's going to be a good thing. Now, yeah, he does sell a butt ton of this ammo, and I could use more. Man, even just 100 rounds of this, though, is like 600 caps. It's an obscene amount. But it's ultimately worth it, because it's like good ammo. This is probably like the strongest gun I have right now, so definitely going to make use of that. But anyway, yeah, that's done. Yeah, one thing off the list that I wanted to do in this video, and there's still like quite a few things left. that I wanted to do here. Okay. And I still never got a speech book. After all that time wandering around, I still never found a speech book. Makes me feel a little dumb, actually, but there might actually be one. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just go to the same place I got one in that, like, failed attempt at this. Because there's one in the doctor's office that we went to for that I don't feel anymore or something like that. One of those quests. I don't hurt anymore. So we could just go back and get it from there. I don't see that as a problem. And we'll go ahead and take these guys with us again. No problemo. Alright, so let me go to the doctor's office, grab that book, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I got the speech book I needed, and now we can go ahead and do this. Oh, shoot, you know what? I actually meant to leave Boone outside, but my brain did a fart, and I forgot. So when we go in here to interrogate this person, which is what we're going to do, Boone might actually become hostile, so I'm just going to shut the door, and we'll go ahead and talk to Boyd again.
You're back.
Because remember, in the last part, she said she was having trouble getting anything out of this prisoner, so let's go ahead and see what we can do. Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Okay, is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Jesus, what do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Okay, what about a truth drug? Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless? What about the truth drug? I like that better.
We don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Okay, why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless? I guess we have to go with that.
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Oh, so you want me to do what you
can. If you
can.
rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Alright, let's get this started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Alright. So we can do this non-violently, which is why I got the speech book, so don't worry about that.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow,
or turn their head, to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Okay. Let's go in. So now we don't have any weapons. We're kind of defenseless, but what's this guy gonna do? Let's go ahead and get our silver tongue all lubed up. That sounded bad. Okay, whatever.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Jesus. I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Okay, sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
Get away from me.
Oh, so I guess I do have to beat the crap out of him a little bit. I didn't think I did. Oh.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Oh. Okay.
You're a fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like...
Well. Man, now I have to reassign all of these.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Okay.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
Well, let's see. You sure talk tough for someone who's afraid to die.
You think I could get where I was in the Legion army if I feared death? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
Okay. And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Okay, who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
Okay, I don't believe you. You're lying.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
Let's see. I think I've heard all I need to. You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Jesus. Okay. Can we go out now, or do we have to wait? Boyd? Are you coming back in? Okay. Think we're good. Alright.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Alright. Hell yeah. So now we're liked. Got ourselves more bottle caps, some more experience. This is good. We're making some good leeway with getting up there in the ranks of the NCR, and that is ultimately going to be very helpful in the long run. Okay. So a couple more things I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to go ahead and just get the final 2 side questy things, but I'm not going to do them in this video because it's already been long enough. And I feel like I haven't really done much, but there have been a lot of cuts, so that kind of explains it. Okay. So let's talk to Private Christina Morales.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
You look upset. What's wrong?
I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
Okay. If your husband is dead, what does it matter to get you the corpse back?
You never lost anybody, have you? Not like this. Never had to think about that person you love all alone out there, cooking in the sun like meat. NCR never leaves a soldier behind. That's what the recruiters told us. Promised us. We believed them.
Okay. Well, I'll recover your husband's body, because that seems pretty important to you. How? Some of these are really shitty. Seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade. Yeah, let's just go with this one.
Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
Alright, we'll do that. Okay. Retrieve the corpse of Ranger Morales. Yes, we will definitely be doing that. One more thing I want to do. There is a chef over here, and we can actually give him a hand with some things, so let's get that going. Corporal William Farber.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back, because I looked it up and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
Is there a health inspector bothering you?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you?
Okay. Well, what about helping you out?
You can order up anything you want, as long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers.
Okay. Can anything be done to improve your supplies?
Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
Alright. Well, where would you suggest that I find meat in the amount you need here?
It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
Okay. And what parts are needed to fix the food processor?
Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up.
Alright, where might I find these parts?
I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in Westside might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
Alright, where should I look for spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
Okay. So, he gives us quite a few things to do to help him improve the quality of food around here. And honestly, I can get that. I wouldn't want to eat beans, corns, peppers, and onions all the time. That would get pretty bland. So we can help him out. And he gave us like a couple of different things. So for a food processor and a meat vendor. Let's see, we can read those later on. Yeah, he needs quite a bit to fix his processor. Now, if you have a repair of 80, which I know I'm getting kind of up there, but it's, yeah, not quite enough. You can actually repair the thing without needing those supplies. But again, you need that repair of 80, which I could technically get if I bumped my repair 10 points in the next level. I could do that. But then I'd have to, like, not put as many points into some other skills. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see when we get there the next time I level up. Alright, one more thing I want to do before I end the video. Let's go talk to Colonel Zhu, because he might have something like an update for us.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Alright. So he gives us the NCR Safehouse key. And it shows a place on our map. Now, you get that once you become liked by the NCR. And we'll go by to this place eventually. And I can actually show you more of what is there. So it's kind of... Oh, so they did mark his corpse location on the map for us. That's convenient. But, yeah, maybe we'll stop by that when we go to the RepCon headquarters to get that corpse. Yeah. So I think that sounds like a plan for the next video. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. We did a lot in this video. I'm actually kind of impressed with the amount of stuff we did. I'm going to try to do even more in the next video. But we'll see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you'll join me next time when we start knocking out some of these quests and unmarked things that we've gotten. And yeah, we'll finish up Camp McCarran and then maybe get into the stuff for the Crimson Caravan. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.